I thank you guys for watching my channel. Uh, I kind of want to get into this real quick because a lot of people want to join the army, and especially people who served before and everything else like that. Even if you're like we call that prior service from the army itself, you need to know like your rights and stuff like that for being prior service. I mean, if you don't mind not having your phone and stuff like that, and you got family and everything, you don't really want to talk to at that moment. I understand that completely. But if you have family, kids, and stuff like that, there are prior service rules that you can use to get to talk to your family and stuff like that. I would highly recommend taking advantage of that because you will be able to not only be in a different bay, you will also get the opportunity to talk to your family every night, get adequate sleep and stuff like this, and basically, don't have to deal with the fuck shit in the company. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of fuck shit going on in the company that you probably don't want to be privy to. But I mean, that's just me and everything else like that. Because like I was in my prior service bay when I went down to we call that Fort Benning before they changed the name to back to, but it was like Fort Moore. Then changed the name back to Benning, um, which wasn't bad. But yeah, so I would highly recommend. Let me put this hat on real quick. That you look up the regulation and then you present to your drill sergeant, immediately. Like I would say, like after you get digged down enough, you know what I mean. Like, get past the first 72 hours. You know what I mean. Get past that. If you have to do it, which there's like two groups of prior service. So there's like the prior service who've been out for a while for 5 years and stuff like that. Maybe got a new program to where like you only have to do like a certain amount of days. I believe. I believe that's still a thing now. Like it's like only a certain amount of days you got to do now. Not 100% sure on that, but I'm pretty sure it's like you get lesser time, if I'm not mistaken, because they changed the business rules for prior service. But um, I think that's like it's a guard program, if I'm not mistaken, or it's an active duty program now. I'm not really for sure anymore. It's been like a minute since I've been down to basic training. But anyway, um, but those guys who do have to complete basic training again, like you have to do the first 72, you have to do the full fucking. If you have to do the full fucking thing, it's not the end of the fucking world. Just do it, and then fucking get it over with. You know what I mean? It's not that bad. Honestly speaking, it's really not. Um, Once you do it and everything, you'll feel better about yourself. But you do get privileges again. Those privileges are basically you getting your own bay and you fucking getting your phone and stuff like that. You're pretty much like separate from the Joes and stuff like that, and you're just chilling and everything. Don't get me wrong, you have to report in to do your PT in the mornings. You have to be accountable for your time and stuff like that. You have to be not just accountable, but you have to be like an adult about shit. You know what I mean? So even if they chastise you about like little shit, don't let that shit get to you. You know what I mean? Because in the end, you're there to fucking get your blue cord, go to your unit, and fucking do some ball shit. Army. You know what I mean? So with that being said, don't let shit get to you and everything else like that. Now, if you're the prior service guy who's just going straight to AIT, your experience will be a little bit different. You don't have to fucking do the full thing, and you're pretty much just there existing, until like until like the 10 weeks are over. Basically, that's all you're doing. That's all you're there for. Like literally, that's all you're there for is to get the 10 weeks over with. Once you get the 10 weeks over with, you're pretty much done. Like I mean that with everything, you're just done. So what the is that? Killed it. I don't know what that was.
Where are you?
Right here. Got her. But anyway, I don't want that. But yeah, so I'll highly recommend like making sure like you guys, use those privileges and everything to basically, get everything you need, like from the PX and stuff like that. Like the rucks are going to be terrible. Just know that the 16-mile ruck, the 18-mile, well, really it's really not even 18. It's really like 22 or 24. Just all depends on the drill sergeant, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like the company, it all depends on the company or what they want to do for like for all that. Um, it really does because like going for so long and everything, you start becoming numb. Like after you do like your kind of like your FTX, it's over. Like literally over. The only thing you got to do is just make it through like the last 2 weeks of training. If you're a Charlie, I have nothing for you. It's kind of different because being a Bravo, we're not in the same kind of thing. So I have no idea what they do for the last 2 weeks of that training for Charlies. But for Bravos, the training is pretty much like it's pretty much easy. That's it. Like you're just a Bravo. You fucking clean up the last 2 weeks. Last 2 weeks you clean up, you're done, and you're going home. That I mean you're going to like HRAP, and you're going to fucking or you going straight to your unit, and you go straight to your unit. You're gonna be in processing, and you're gonna be fucking chilling, or get to your platoon and stuff like that. You could be dick down or whatever. It all depends, man. Like real shit. But I highly recommend use that time in basic to like make friends, to like we call that to basically hone your craft as an infantryman. Shooting and everything. That's the number one thing, especially for prior service shooting. Because you may have been out for a while and stuff like that. These guys, they've been shooting since white phase. You know what I mean? So like just know that your shooting is important and stuff like that. The guys that you're linking with and everything, who's been shooting for a while, they can use that encouragement from you. Be a mentor to these guys and everything. Tell these guys the truth and everything. Don't be those prior service guys who go in there talking bad about the new people going in there, because remember at one point in time you was the type of person that would do stupid shit too. And I hate more than anything prior service guys that talk shit about Joes that coming into the army don't know anything about army culture. You know what I mean? It makes you look bad, and it just makes prior service people look bad. You know what I mean? Like it really does. That's all I'm gonna say on that. Cause to me it makes you look like an asshat for no fucking reason. And that's just what it is. A lot of these guys go in prior service, and they think they better than everybody else, and they're not. That's just the truth. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but the drill sergeants don't really give a fuck. They don't honestly. Drill sergeants don't want you to have your privileges anyway. So, always keep a firm hand on the IET soldiers though, to be like be fair with them, and then don't let them use your phone, because they will get your phone taken. For what happened to me was basically I went down there, got the permission to be in prior service bay with two other battle buddies basically, and we was in the we call that in the bay by ourselves for a while, and then we got new people in the bay with us like that next week or the week after and everything, but they went straight to AIT, and they was in a different company than us. Learn how to plot points. Always mentor people where they need it, like running and stuff like that. Get the opportunity to run. I'll say run, especially if you're bad at running. Strength training. Take advantage of strength training. Take advantage of the food, because take advantage of like losing weight down there. You know what I mean? Because when you get to your unit, 5 miles and everything is like damn near mandatory to be an infantryman. It really is. What else? I know I'm kind of rambling a little bit. I hate that I'm doing that, but I want the very best, for people who coming into the army and stuff. It is what it is. That's what I want. Especially people who's going in. Like if I didn't state the regulation before, I probably did. Is I believe it's 350 AR 350-1. I believe. Shit. That went right through him. But yeah, so just know did I just go right through him for real? It did. Did it? Oh, it did. Oh, that's crazy. But yeah, so if you guys have questions, I kind of will answer them in the comment section. Just a little bit. Now if you're going to like a striker unit, I got more information on striker units than I do Bradley units. Light units, I mean, we're all kind of light at the end of the day. Everybody know what light should do. Light is more like airborne, air assault, all them type units. Um, but I am not that, so I can't really speak on airborne units. But yeah, if you have any issues or questions about striker units, let me know. Basic training for prior service. What else for prior service? Just anything for prior service related content. Just let me know. I got you. Peace.